see.
What's up, guys? Old Man Sneaks here, and welcome to episode 12. We have a very big one today. 12 episodes in, first half of the year as well. So I guess I'm doing 24 episodes this year, maybe. We'll see how it goes. A lot of returning guests. The reason for it being is because we're gonna pretty much figure out what we think are the top releases for the first half of 2022. So without further ado, I'm just gonna go introduce everyone. I'm not gonna mention everyone's Instagram name anymore. You can see it in the description. You can see it in the YouTube description, and you can follow these guys. They're cool. So yeah, starting off, first timer on the podcast, Aleksandar Lovell. How's it going, mate?
Yeah, good. Thanks. Thanks for having me on, guys.
Beast.
Cool. The new guy in the sea of old farts.
That's it.
Long in the tooth.
Long in the tooth. Next guest is Daniel Lawson. How's it going, man?
Beautiful, Mike. Thank you for having me again.
And congratulations again on your wedding.
Thank you, Paolo. Thank you.
Hey, congrats.
Congrats.
Welcome
Next
to the
up
club.
is Micah Mclean. How's it going, mate?
Yeah, pretty good. Good to be back.
The voice of reason in this podcast, I find. Next one is Steven Henderson. What's up, Endo?
Not much. Just ready to talk about some kicks again.
Cool. Interested to hear about your unicorn fetishes and your glitters.
I'll get my unicorn tattoo out later if you ask nicely.
Oh, it's a tattoo. Oh, okay. Whew.
And next up is the Bigfoot of the group, Julian Pauncz. Hey, man.
What's up, guys? Good evening.
Welcome back again. I think it's your
Thank you
third
again.
time now in a streak. So cool. Next up is from Soul Insiders. It's Paolo. How's it going, Paolo?
Good, guys. Thanks for having me. Can't believe I'm actually seeing all these guys. Some of these people I've seen and some I haven't. So awesome to finally, meet you guys. Hopefully one day face to face, but this will do for now.
Sure.
Hopefully, yeah. And the last guest is Soul Collector 84 or Paolo Javier Quartarone. How's it going, mate?
Yes, sir. Good. Thanks for having me. The shot.
Cool. All right. So the usual tradition of the podcast is to go through the LPUs, but since this is mostly a show and tell episode, we'll probably just go through whatever the LPUs are quickly, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go through the personal top 3 choices for 2022 and then reveal the group's top 5. Basically, we made some collective voting, and from there we've determined the top 5 releases for the first half of 2022. So with the LPU, I'll probably start with Paulo Javier. How's it going, mate?
Good, thanks. So, hey?
Continue. I believe you're excited about this one.
Yeah. Very, very excited. So, not many W's, so I had to compensate looking for some grails I always wanted. So, yeah, it will be a surprise for many of you, but my first pickup, my favorite pickup, it's Chicago. The Jordan 1, of course.
Nice.
So, we have the
Very nice.
2013. Okay.
Bravo.
So materials we all know is not the best, but had to get it. So the second one, another surprise, is Jordan 1, but this time we have the Off-White NRG. This is the European exclusive. Thank God I completed the set, so I got all free. I got less money in the bank account, but this is what we do.
Congratulations on completing
And then the
set,
last
mate.
battle. Thank you. Last and not least, we got this Jordan 1 again. This is not for resale, the Los Angeles exclusive, and I completed a set. I really want to show this one in, yes, because at the beginning of the year, I copped a pair of these, And after a few months, I found out they were fake. So I was heartbroken. So finally got a brand new pair, the S pair. They are 100% legit. Got them legit.
Nice.
I know the sellers. And yeah, they're finally here. They will never leave the collection. So these
Paolo,
are my...
Paolo, you can't show those on camera, man. No photos, bro.
No photos? Oh, it doesn't say no videos. My
Oh,
Alright.
Technically.
well, you can't take any screenshots then, all right? People watching.
Too late.
We won't put it on the thumbnail.
Yes.
Paolo number 2, do you have any LPUs you want to share, or?
Who, me? Oh, Paolo.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, sorry.
Soul
That doesn't
Insider
count.
Paolo.
Does that count?
You can show that.
I can show that. Oh, okay. Yeah, nah. So funny story with this. Bloody Emmanuel, aka Kicking It with G, messages me at midnight. He goes, "Hey, dude, you looking for this?" As soon as I clicked on it, it was in the cart. It was in the cart, and yeah. So for everyone at home, this is Lego Optimus Prime, fully transformable once you put him together. It's crazy.
Nice.
Yeah, so the details on that. So as you can see, you can fully change it. It's nuts. But really back to sneakers. Something that I was like hunting for a long time. I wouldn't call them my grails, but so these in the 90s to me was something that I was waiting to cop. Hips comfortable, but back then it was all basketball, right? So it was all, what I was doing was basketball shoes, but I could never find me a pair of good Huaraches. And then now it's 2022, I've got 3 pairs, and I finally got the Scream Greens.
So good.
Yeah, so the Stussies, I think the other ones were Plum, and then the Scream Greens. So yeah, no, these are awesome. I can't wait to rock these when I go on my trip. So nice and comfy.
Cool.
Yeah.
JP.
LPUs.
Just one this week. I've got quite a few on the way, but within the last week, just these ones.
I bet.
Nice.
Oh yeah, the Mirage.
So I was lucky to win 2 pairs. So
Sexy.
these are the Vietnam ones.
That's made in Vietnam, right? Not the made in China one.
That's the authentic one, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, not
There's a fake one here.
That's me.
Cool.
Stock it.
What about you, Hendo? Steven?
My latest pickup are these Tarot Curry 9s in the Tiger Lilies.
Yeah,
Nice.
nice.
I got to start looking for the rest of them that I didn't get to complete the pack. So they're just a nice, comfy shoe. But yeah, that. And since last being on, I picked up these that I think might get an honourable mention tonight. the Hello Kitties.
That will go well with your unicorn bike.
Unicorn tattoo, yeah, for sure.
I've already been to the beach. As much as it's winter here in Queensland and we're rugged up, they've already been to the beach. So yeah, that's me.
I heard
Nice,
Paulo's.
nice.
I heard Paulo's about to open up a brick and mortar store to sell all his anyway. So you might give me some.
Oh, hook you up, guys.
That's just small sizes though, wasn't
I
it?
got a full pallet. I got a full pallet.
He hoarded that one. Cool. All right, moving on. How about you, Micah?
No, just I got my top 3 waiting, mate. My LPUs
Nice.
are my personal number 1, so we'll save that one.
Cool. All right, let's go with the first timer on the show. Alec?
Yeah,
Any latest pickups?
They are in my top 3, but I'll show them. So the Jordan 10 Shadow. So
Nice.
if you know anything about me or followed me for a little bit, you know I'm all about OG. So yeah, these are my latest pickup and got them for an absolute steal. So even happier to have copped them.
Lovely.
Right.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah. And Daniel?
So
Any
I
LPUs,
haven't
mate?
brought a pair. I haven't brought a pair for myself for a while that I actually have in hand. I've got the Armam and Year 2s coming, as well as the Georgetown 85s.
Nice.
But I picked up a pair for
So
my young
jealous.
bloke. Picked up a pair for my young bloke. They're
The bread mids.
bread mids that just come out.
yeah.
They were for him, and 13-year-old with his first pair of bread, so I was extremely jealous.
That's the one with the written. That's the one with the bread text written on them, right?
Yeah, it's got in the black. It's got all the black written. Yeah, so in the red.
Yeah.
On the midsole, it's got black plus red equals bread.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Cool. My LPU is part of my top 3, so I'll probably hold up in showing that as well. So, and I think let's probably start with everyone's top 3. I think before we present before you present your top 3 pickups, maybe just give a little bit of spiel on why you think they're top 3s. What are your criteria for choosing your top 3? Doesn't have to be a long story. Doesn't have to start from your childhood memories and all of that. Just a short and quick.
Are we going
description
3, 2, 1 or 1, 2, 3?
3, 2, 1, surely.
3, 2, 1, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, and then
Hold
what
on,
we're gonna
let me
do is
rearrange
like
my
we're gonna go around starting with number 3. So it's everyone's number 3. So that we represent one shoe at a time, and then everyone's number 2, and then everyone's number 1. That way, we don't have that one guy talking the whole time. Cool?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll probably start off with the same sequence as before. I'm gonna start with Paulo, Javier, Quartarone. What's number 3 for you, mate?
So my number 3 is the playoff 12s.
Nice.
We have a bit of history here, and copying it for retail. I couldn't say no. I wasn't even planning to get them. That they rocked up at Nike. So that's my number 3.
Nice.
Cool.
Bit of history.
It's a classic.
Forgot to explain, right? The reason some of these choices are made, one of our criteria is you should have them in hand. I think that's a fair assessment of basically judging sneakers, because a lot of people sometimes come up with personal choices without seeing them in hand first or just reading through articles. This is as pure as it can get. Like, you've held it in hand and you've liked it. So, yeah.
Yeah. Can I explain or we go ahead?
Yeah. If you want to elaborate why that's your number 3, yeah.
Oh, my number 3 is, to be honest, I haven't got many 2022 pickups because I copped all else. So, yeah. So, no, the reason this is one of my favorites, is in my top 3 is because thinking to go to a store, walking in and seeing on shelf OG colorway, for me is a no-brainer. I had to get them. Even if I already had a pair, I would have doubled up. So this is my explanation.
Yeah, it's like traveling back in time, right? Like going to a store and then just pick them up.
10 years ago, like now forget about it, especially OG colorways.
Yeah. Cool. Next up, Paulo Fernandez. What's your number 3?
So my number 3 is this QNC Sixes. The reason I got this, and it's weird, I get mixed reviews from other people. They say they don't like it. I personally, this is the reason I actually bought this. So this tag originally, like obviously when back in the 90s when you got basketball jerseys made by Nike for the college teams, they had that tag, and that's the main reason that I copped this. And yeah, just all the colors. If you know North Carolina, they've got navy, they've got obviously the powder blue, and MJ's Sixes, you never forget your first. So these are my third pick.
Nice. Very nice. Jake?
Yeah,
they nailed it.
Me too.
Yeah, no, they did a really great job, and I like how the tongue. The tongue is actually like this like gummy translucent with almost like
I love it.
The 6.
I love it.
The 7s.
Like
Very
the 7s,
nice,
yeah.
Like
Very nice tongue, yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I think it's being slept on, really. The UNC
Definitely
Sixes.
underrated sneaker.
Yeah. Cool. JP?
There's just been a lot of UNC put out this year, though, hasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Not so much this year, right? It's more last year.
The last few years.
Yeah. Last year was the year of UNCs. But cool. JP, number 3.
So the UNC sixes just missed my top 3. But the way I came up with it was we're all getting older, so comfort was my number 1. After comfort, it's definitely quality and like the theme behind the shoe. So all 3 of mine are kind of collaborations, but not. You'll understand when we go through them. So my number 3 is a New Balance 2002R. So
Nice.
the Conversations pack was amazing. So the quality on these, if you haven't had it in hand before, is just really nice. It's got this really nice ripstop material on the front. Just the theme's really nice with that white and that honey color and the gold going through it. Yeah, you can't really go wrong with like a really comfy New Balance, and you can't go wrong with the 2002R. So that's my number 3.
Yeah, the combination of like buttery leather in there and ripstop is sort of like weird, but it works. It works
Yeah,
really
and the
well.
suede.
So yeah,
Yeah,
the
and
suede.
just this,
Yeah.
it's not a white shoe, so it's got a bit of
Yeah,
different
colour.
tones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's more butter looking. Yeah, cool. Steven, number 3.
I nearly got a UNC pair in, but they came number 4. Number 3, for me, it's materials, the concept of the sneaker, and I want that feeling of I've liked a sneaker looking at it in photos and online, but that when you get it in hand, you just don't want to put it down. So number 3 is the beauty of imperfections of you.
Yes.
Gel Art 3.
Nice.
Materials and little details on these are just beautiful. Even down, they got the cork insole,
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
which
cool.
which is nice. And also, as you wear them, the Asics Tiger stripe, it wears away as well. So it's got like a pinkish hue underneath. But I think you'll have to wear them a fair bit for that. But just the materials used, all the different materials and the details, they're just finished well. And
Yeah.
nice sneaker to wear too. You can wear it all day. So that's up there as well. Yeah, that's number 3 for me.
They're
I was
a
gonna say a
fairly
few
easy cup at the
dudes.
moment.
Yeah, I was going
Okay,
to say a
okay.
few dudes. I was going to say a few Asics have always been amazing. So like, the Kois
Yeah.
are one of my favorite all-time sneakers. So that one's no different.
Yeah, these ones are not priced like the Koi, so if you're interested in getting like if anyone's interested about getting
definitely
a
worth
few
the pickup.
Asics, yeah, I think you can probably pick some of them up for below retail now. So
As long as you're size 12 and under in Australia.
yeah,
13
as long as you're
right.
not JP foot
So-
size, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Or Steve's.
No, I was lucky enough to. I'll shout out to my Asics plug, who came through. They came straight from a few stores, so yeah, it was good to get them in my size.
Nice,
Bloody 13.
nice.
Yeah.
After the show, guys, hit me up and let me know where I can get it.
Cool. Yeah. Next up, Micah. What's your number 3?
All right, my number 3. It's interesting that we've all had a different one so far, which I'm pretty surprised at. But my number 3 is the Heritage.
Ooh.
Just the story behind it. It was going to be one of the OG colorways, and it kind of never came out. And then just the fragment blocking. Pretty slept on, but yeah, I just really like the story, and in hand I was really impressed. Obviously I've still got them DS, but I will lace them up at some point and give these a rock. My number 3.
Nice. Nice.
Are you gonna customize them?
I'm still thinking about that. If the Chicagos end up looking like they do with that toe box, I may end up. If I'm going to customize them, it'll be into Chicago. So I've kind of just been waiting on what the reimagined ones look like later in the year, and if I can cop, and if I can, then I'll leave them. Otherwise, if they're not up to snuff, I might turn those into Chicago's. But I do like the story behind it, and I kind of I'm still in kind of two minds about it.
Yeah.
Are you copying another pair? For the custom?
Well, I mean,
they're cheap.
Yeah, that's right. I may just do that, end up getting another pair, but I'll wait and see. We'll see what the reimagined come out like, and I'll base it off that.
Yeah, I sent another set of images that are leaked images on that reimagined one that had the toe box fixed, so it doesn't look like that anymore. So.
Yeah.
But if
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah, I've
I
seen
feel
those.
that. I
too.
feel that's like a sample, and then they'll change
Yeah.
something else on it.
Yeah.
Like it's not going to be like they can't really do that, can
Yeah.
they? Just it's so early as well.
we don't know. We don't know.
They're not
Suddenly it's
gonna
all
look
patent
like that.
Yeah,
crack.
I bet my left ball. They're not gonna look like that.
no, there'll be a bit of
That
cracking
toe
on
box
it.
may have come from the Vietnam one.
Yeah,
Cool. Next up, Alec, what's your number 3, mate?
Yeah, so I did go through them before, but the Jordan 10 Shadow, so OG pair, worn by the GOAT. Yeah, I mean, you know, the 10s, I feel like they're pretty underrated. They don't get too much love in terms of the sneaker world, and even this colorway as well, I think it's pretty rare to see. I don't really see many people posting it, or, you know, I'm sure they're out there, but they're one of the more rarer pairs, I'd say. And obviously just to get it and I got it from a really good guy, Tolu Peo, shout out, for the steel on these. And yeah, you know, OG colorway and steel, that's all you need to say to me. So yeah, that's my
I was
number
so
3.
tempted to get them. I was very tempted.
Yeah, me too. I was looking at him and I'm like, oh, yeah. And I just ended up, I commented on his post, and then he inboxed me, and then he told me the price, and I just couldn't believe it. And I said, okay, yep, done. You know, it was like that quick. So yeah, no, really nice pen. To be honest, they're probably up there within my, say, top 3, top 4 comfiest Jordans. Probably not comfier than Jordan 13s, but pretty close to that. So, you know, anyone that's tried them or does have 13s, you'll know they're pretty comfy shoes, and these are like right up there. So yeah, very comfy.
Those Shadow 10s, I had the original release when they first came out. I had a pair.
Wow.
Yeah, okay. So you know what the thing that's missing on these? So on the OG pair, there was a 23 there. So they don't have that, and I'm a bit shattered that they don't have that. But you know, this is the best we'll get. So you know, nice material inside, and you know, pretty good, pretty close to the original pair.
Shows you how long in the tooth Micah is. So.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, I had infrared 6s when they first came out. I had metallic 5s when they first came out. So if I still had those, that'd be worth a bit.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I was picking up Jordans in high school, man.
30 years ago.
Good times.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad back then.
I'm feeling Micah's pain right now.
Oh yeah, another old guy there. Paolo. And Daniel, what's your number 3 for this year?
Well, I feel Micah's just jinxed us by saying that no one's picked up the same one as their 3, so my 3 is also the Heritage.
Yeah.
For the exact same reason, because of the lineage behind it, and how it was the original. It was supposed to be the OG color. It gives homage to the Starship space airship pack. And yeah, Starship, Jesus, the airship pack. And just the all like the material on it, and it's so underrated. It really is an underrated shoe that if you know, you know. Yep, there we go.
Don't.
If you know, you know, and
Julian, don't.
If you know, you know, and you'd have them in your collection. So, and these will not be getting customized. These will be staying as they are. And wifey's got a pair of these too.
Nice. Love the matchy.
Nice. Yeah, I picked those late as well because every week everyone's showing me the Heritage, so I ended up getting one as well. Cool. So for me, my number 3 is a fairly recent release, which is the Travis Scott trainers.
Yeah.
I know everyone's not liking this. Like, I think it sat for a bit in supply store for a couple of days, but I like it when there's a massive change up on the shoes, when they change the panelings and they tried something really new. I know some of the old heads don't like that. They don't like changing what they're used to, but again, since I'm not in this that long, so I mean, aesthetics-wise, I like it when a shoe does something really, really different or out of the box. And I think this is really good. The only advice that I have for people picking them up is do not unzip the heel.
Oh yeah.
Because you're not gonna get them back. You're never gonna get them back.
That's a
What if you
bad
want to
feature.
stash something in there?
Yeah. So I have a brown one, so I'm not gonna unzip that one. I'm gonna leave it as is, I guess. Cool.
I think they're the better pair too. That blue
The grey
gray
ones.
over the brown pair. Yeah.
Yeah. I like the gray ones a lot.
I like the brown more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
I feel
I would
like
love
the
to
gray
see
ones,
them with the pink
I think
laces.
it's personal
I think they
style,
look good.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Interesting mix of top three. As Micah have mentioned, it's very, very different. And I guess you guys won't be surprised if you see what the final five is or what ended up being the final five within this group. So, moving on. Paulo, Javier, Quartarone. Number 2, mate.
Okay, my number 2 is the Jordan 1 Georgetown.
Yeah.
So guys, I'm so happy that Jordan brand that keep releasing these, because people seems like they're not appreciating it because of materials, but I love the fact that they are going back to the roots, like, you know, the OG shape, you know, the good materials. I love the OG Jordan logo, the wing logo. I love it. I hope to see the Chicago with this one in.
Yes.
And then nothing. Yeah, I just love them. I had to pay resale for these, but to be honest, I was expecting to pay way more. So, you know, I'm happy to have any collection. Got the other two, neutral grays and the reverse bread. So yeah, here's my number 2.
Cool. And I think the problem with that as well is like most of the pictures online doesn't line up when you have it in hand. Like it's way too light, the gray.
What do you mean?
The Georgetown.
Okay.
It's very different from what you see online, because I think the initial pictures will make it
Yeah,
out
they
to
look
be
like the
really
Storm
light.
Blues. I remember
Yeah.
when I first saw them, they look like the Storm Blues. But do you know what? Blue, I mean, this type of blue and the gray, it works.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
It's navy
you
and
can
gray,
wear
really.
every day with everything. It really works. And I like this little like age color here on the tongue. I would have loved it if they'd done the same with
see
the
that.
midsole, but yeah, I really like it.
Nice.
Very,
Yeah,
very nice.
Old Man Snakes has a video where you can touch that up, doesn't it?
True. True.
Hopefully the reimagined one is as close to that as possible with the Chicago colorway, right?
I don't think so, but let's hope.
No way.
It's gonna be crack patent.
Surprise.
Maybe next year. I think next year it's gonna happen with Michael Jordan's birthday.
Yes, hope so.
Maybe.
60th.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, Chicago.
Paulo Fernandez, what's your number 2, mate?
It's tough, man. Not narrowing down like your top 3 and stuff like just SC Kicks. This nearly made it, but no, didn't make it.
Oh, bugger.
This one, how can we say? Before I show it, I had to complete a pack, so I had the Vapor 3s that Roger Federer created with the Atmos and the Air Max 1s. So I had to get the Ducks. So to me, this is my number 2. And yeah, just that jade there, the elephant print. It just, oh man, yeah. So I had to get a resale, but it wasn't too bad actually. I thought it was gonna be way more, but yeah, didn't go through StockX. Was able to get it local, just through other sneaker groups. Dude hit me up, and I was like, oh yeah. And thank God I got an 11, because when it's a SB, it's got a thicker tongue, and I find it's a bit tighter.
They fit
yeah?
tight. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so I end up getting an 11, so I'm normally like a 10.5. But when I get the 11, it's just, I can wear it for way longer in the day. Yeah, just with like the dunks. Yeah. So, but the funny thing is, if I just get like the OG dunks, like the Michigans, and the Pandas, those ones I find are a 10.5 is just perfect, if not a bit wide. So I could go a 10, but if I got these in a 10, oh my god, I reckon I'd be like taking them off in like half an hour.
Yeah.
But yeah, the leather here, it's so buttery. It's not funny. It's so good. And
How's the elephant print? How's the
it's
elephant
good actually
print?
because the inconsistencies with all the different pairs. So some of them they don't have some of them I've seen have next to no lines on the back heel, but this one's got pretty
Between
it's on the
left
right.
and right? Between left and right? Because
Let me get the other one.
on mine I had like they were totally different.
Yes, I was actually quite lucky that this has a decent amount of elephant print
Okay.
on both. Yeah, because I've
they
seen
look good.
with
They look
some
good.
they fade. Like it looks like it's faded. I was like, wow.
Yes.
So when I saw these and inspected them and and I can't remember the skate shop that the guy got these from. So he didn't get them from Nike. He didn't get them from StockX and stuff. He was like from a skate shop. I can't remember which one it was. But yeah, it was nuts. I was like, that's awesome. The receipt's still in the box, I think. So,
Is it similar to yours, Daniel?
Number 2.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that the elephant print on the back was completely different. So, yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah, it's different completely. None of them are exactly the same. Like on some Jordan 3s, you can see. Yeah.
It all varies, yeah.
They probably did that on purpose.
No, mine they were so annoying. They were so annoying because on the toe box, like the left pair was super bold, and on the right on the other shoe was like almost gone, and it's not even engraved, so it was just faded. Like they look so bad.
Yeah.
I ended up selling them. So yeah.
The left one was made in China.
Very lucky
and the
with
right
those.
one was made in
One was in China, one was in Vietnam.
One in Vietnam.
Actually, very
Some elephants. India. Gosh.
If you know, you know.
Cool. All right. Well, moving on. JP, what's your number 2?
Yeah, so I think I showed this a couple of weeks ago. So I'm just moving some stuff around here. So the Teddy Santis 990 V2s.
Nice.
So I finally started wearing them last week because of the weather. So comfortable. Quality on that hairy suede is amazing. Just a good overall. Like you could wear the shoe all day and your feet would be pretty good. I reckon they'll like really age really well. But yeah, just it was one of my first New Balance so far. So yeah, definitely like the inside, like the inner sole is just like super like I don't know, it's kind of suedey, but it's not. But it's nice and soft, and yeah, they've really done this pair like justice. I'm definitely gonna get some more 990s soon, so can't wait for that.
Nice. Yeah, I think there's a lot of 990s coming out this
Especially
year.
the Kith
They're
ones.
pushing that
Yeah,
hard.
definitely gotta get them.
Yeah. I'm waiting for that colorway, man. Cool. Steven, number 2.
Number 2 for me is part of the Conversations pack. The 550s.
Yep.
Nice.
The
blue lace
materials. This was again, it's just one of those sneakers that you open the box and you're like, oh, that's a nice pair of sneakers. Popped in the blue laces. I think they pop more with the blue laces, but just that canvas and the suede, it's just top quality.
Yeah.
Compared to any other 550 that you pick up, like I don't think I could buy another pair of 550s because they all just look like rubbish after having these in hand. You pick them up and you're like the material's just crap. And then the comfortability of these with this little insole that goes in, like, that's super nice to walk in all day. So
the light insoles,
it's it makes them so nice. But just this once it was in hand.
Yeah, my advice to people copying for NB 550s, always go with the collab because the GR ones, the quality is not not
Like,
really
it's
fair.
rubbish.
Yeah.
You pick it up and you think it was a different shoe. Like, just you think it was fake.
Yeah.
Like,
Again, made in China.
Again, yeah, it is like that, isn't it? Like, I know we were just at the TKS event a couple of weeks back, and you're walking around and you're picking up these sneakers, and you're like, this is supposed to be made in the same factory.
I was
It's
shocked.
absolute crap.
That's
Yeah. You feel sorry if somebody saw a pair like a collab pair, and then all they can buy is the GR 550, and you'd just be disappointed. But no, these are, again, and they smell good. They've got that ultimate sneaker smell, these do. I don't know if anybody else
That's
do,
your
but
feet.
yeah, mine. That's just it's I think
cheesy
it's Vietnam glue.
That's special glue, special tree sap.
Steve's feet smell like unicorn.
Hey, I'll give you the link to my OnlyFeeds later.
Cool.
So yeah, that's number 2 for me.
Nice. Micah, what's your number 2, mate? Micah?
Oh, it's on me? Sorry, I thought it was Alex.
Yeah.
Well,
no,
sorry. Well, I mean, for anyone who saw the last episode, you know my number 2. It's these. This would have been my. It would have been my number 1 if it wasn't for the fact that I got my number 1. But yeah, I just love this shoe.
You're gonna have to tell me. You're gonna have to tell me I can't see it.
Your
me too.
picture's frozen, but yeah.
All right, sorry. Yeah, I've got the Clot 5 low.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just really stoked with it. I banged on about it last week in the last week's episode for about 20 minutes. So anyone wants to know anything about it, just watch last week's episode and you can hear me banging on about these for a fucking 3 days.
I was listening to it again. I'd not listened to that, but I jumped online and they sat for a little bit, but they only were at 12 and a half. I was so bummed there wasn't a 13. They're super
They've just
nice sneaker.
restocked. They've just restocked.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Don't want you don't want to know what I spent my money on before coming on the show.
$300 gone. Boom.
If you can get them retail while you can, I'd strongly recommend to anyone to get them. They're just super nice. Different materials, a lot of glow shit happening, which I always like. But yeah, just a super sick shoe, and
Nice.
yeah, nice. I can just rock these with a lot. So yeah, that's my number 2.
Nice.
Very close to copying that as well.
Five lows, I think, are very underrated. Like, they're a comfy shoe too. I can wear my 5 lows all day.
Yeah.
I
I
love
agree.
Lawson
They're
general.
very underrated.
I love lows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I actually really liked a lot of the 6 lows that came out this year as well.
Yeah.
I haven't copped any, but some of those, like I think there was like a pink pair. I thought they looked really nice.
Yeah, a lot of the women's
in
release.
the low 6.
Yeah. I think the
I've got those
last
bad-
6 lows. Yes.
I got those bad boys.
I don't even know
and
where mine
they're
are.
so comfortable. They are so comfortable.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got the same. I walked into Foot Locker and they're on the shelf for like $99 plus your 10% discount.
Yeah.
I was like, yep.
Couldn't say that.
Yeah. They're so nice. And that blue, like that Knicks
Yeah.
blue, I put a set of orange laces
Just
in mine.
pops,
And
yeah.
Yeah.
Pop so well. So well.
Just because I'm frozen too, while it goes on to the next person, I'm going to try and reload the app, so I'm ready
Sweet.
for the number 1.
Yeah.
We've all got to see that.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, where the hell are my 5 lows?
Cool. All right. I think let's continue. We'll probably edit stuff out. Alec, what's your number 2, mate?
Yeah, no worries. So my number 2 is the playoff 12s.
Nice.
So yeah, I mean, another OG, and to get these for retail, how often does that happen these days that you get an OG colorway, OG pair? I think the materials used are really good, really nice pair, clean colorway. You can pretty much wear with anything. Very wearable shoe overall, So definitely one of my favorite sneakers that released this year, and that's my number 2 so far.
Very nice.
Nice. I think it's a good reflection on how crazy the culture has been that us copying retail or copying something under retail like makes us really happy. It
Do you think
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a
becomes
lot
our
of
top
that?
pickup.
Like,
Yeah.
a lot of these not newer guys, but they want the collab. So when just the Jordan 12 comes on, they don't have that history behind it. They don't know about Jordan playing in it. It's not by somebody else, so they don't touch it as much anymore.
Yeah. It's slowing down as well
you
now.
you can tell with the twos, like Jordan brand that pumping collabs. Like it's funny how the only releases are all collabs. J Balvin's, Unions, like if they release normal like OG colorways or random colorways, they wouldn't sell 100%.
Yeah.
If
Well,
they
that's
were
what they're
sit-
doing at
if
the
they
end
were
of
to
the
be
year.
released, they would sit.
Yeah, every day.
That's
But-
right.
For
Yeah,
sure.
but I think the strategy is to get them out end of the year after all of the collabs.
Yeah,
have
get
come
the collabs
and
out, get some hype behind too, and then people might jump on that missed out.
Get the heat
Yeah,
from
the
it.
Chicago's that are coming out at the end of the year. But yeah, look, I mean, I was actually surprised. I'm not going to lie, to find them available just sitting for retail. Like Paolo was saying, they were in store, even on Foot Locker. Like I just casually went on and copped a pair, so that was really weird. I was not expecting that, and I think in the US, I don't think you'd see that. I think in the US, the 12s are a lot more popular. So they wouldn't have sit as much. Maybe they'd have more stock, but I think they're a lot more popular there. But nonetheless, I was quite surprised to see them sit.
Yeah. Well, that's good for us. I mean,
I think they just marketed it wrong. If they called it
can't
Panda,
complain.
Panda 12s.
Panda 12.
maybe.
A red tongue label and a black tongue label.
Panda
Yeah.
12s, that's it.
that would have sold out.
But I feel that
New
But
drop every 2
But I
weeks.
feel that it's been a huge last couple of years for everybody buying Jordans, and I feel that a lot of people are moving away from Jordans a little bit, and so people are being pretty picky. So I feel that that's why a couple of these things are sitting. But that's my personal opinion. Yeah.
I see a lot of dunks, man. So many dunks, like highs and lows.
They're starting to sit now.
Yeah.
They're
But do you
gonna die
see-
off.
Just
They're gonna
released
die
so
off.
many.
Do you guys
I
also
reckon
see
they'll
that trend of like black and white? So you've got military black, you've got pandas, you've got the
Stay
playoff
chased.
12s. So it's kind of like okay. And then to me, last year and the year before that, it was a lot of like colors being splashed. With like the paras, the dunk, the para.
UNC.
Just a lot of colors, and then it went powder blue colorway, UNCs, and random random stuff. So so now they're going to black and white. What's next? Or red? I don't know. Just saying.
Or red.
Maybe.
Cherry
Red
and yellow.
October's good. Red October's for everyone.
Red.
Well, red October's would be pretty crazy.
Yeah, GRs.
Cool.
Yeah, that'd be nuts. But they reckon, wasn't there the, I forgot what it was called. There was like a cross between the Solar and it was like a darker heel, but then the front of it was the Solar, and then versus I forgot the name of the heel, but it was like that shape of the Red October, but it was a Solar kind of toe box, but then the
Yeah, I
heel
saw
was
samples
a
of that
darker color. I can't remember what
online
it's called.
recently.
Yeah.
Will they ever come
Not
back?
until Kanye.
No, they won. Kanye, yeah, that's right.
You're gonna bring out a Yeezy
Cool.
Yeezy version.
What?
All right.
Wasn't Kanye teasing Jordan Brand for a bit? Like on his feed, he's chucked on a Jumpman logo. It's like, this guy, what's he doing?
Yeah, maybe he asked for
the
maybe he
internet.
asked for a pay rise. No.
It's
try
just
to
needing
scare
attention
Adidas.
at that point in time, I guess.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Moving on. Daniel, what's number 2?
Right, so my number 2 has a pretty funny backstory for both me and myself. We got ours early because there was only supposed to be stupid limited numbers. And Paolo paid the high, and I got it for a little bit cheaper. But it's
Half,
the Jordan
basically
1
half.
The Jordan 1 Rebellionaires.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I just love the concept they actually did with this shoe. Apart from the colorway, it would have been nice to have a colorway that he played in, but still, the concept behind it is great. and it gave everyone a chance that can't afford to get a band shoe in hand, or couldn't get a band shoe in hand back in the day, a chance to get one. So that's why I like that one.
Yeah.
That's my number 2.
And they're even nicer in hand than in photos, I reckon.
Definitely.
100%.
Like when I first saw them in hand, blown away by
And the
details
packaging
on them.
too. And the packaging was
everything.
nice.
Yeah,
I
they
like
did
the
a great
paper.
job.
It was a good touch,
Yeah.
yeah. It was a good touch. And just to have they can't stop you from wearing them. Obviously, if you know, you know. If you're an OG head, you know where that comes from. So, to have that written all over it. I said on my podcast the other night that I reckon that they should have done these as the Rebellionaires with the black red written all over it, and then an X on the back.
Yeah.
I reckon they should have done it that way, but Jordan Brand always has different plans than what we think. So, but that's my number 2.
They always go the different direction.
Nice.
Cool. Oh, it's my turn. So my number 2, I think, is gonna be a future classic. And speaking of black and white, it's the military black.
Hey.
So yeah.
Okay.
Most wearable pair of force.
Yeah, and it's a Jordan 4. I love Jordan 4, as mentioned last week. And yeah, I mean, I didn't get to buy the military blues or even own a military blues, and this is probably the closest one that I can get. Maybe someday I can start collecting this colorway, but the quality, the leather, I know people are complaining, but what I got is high quality leather, high quality craftsmanship, and yeah, it's another 4 in the collection.
Yeah, nice.
Do you guys remember when last year they were saying they're gonna release in 2022 the military blues?
Yes, I was so
But
keen,
maybe-
man.
Yep.
Maybe
and then
they meant those military.
Nah.
Dot
I
dot
reckon it's
dot.
going to be a
black.
surprise drop, like a holiday thing or next year.
They're definitely playing with our emotions.
I really hope.
That's what they're doing.
I need
They were
to.
teasing.
I need to complete the set. I need to complete the set. Nike Air on the back.
He'll be around. It's
Yeah.
the last
Yeah,
one.
man.
Yeah.
Exactly. They were teasing the whole time.
Well, the
Military
Fire Red
fours,
3s are
military
coming,
fours
man.
dropping.
Fire Red 3s, wait for those. I'm hanging
Fire
for
Red
man.
Freeze,
Can't
yes,
wait.
yes.
Oh, super keen for those, man.
Yeah,
that's-
hanging for
I
that's-
those.
sold my
Yeah.
Jumpman one.
Military Blue 4s.
I sold my 2012. So I need them back with the Nike Air.
Yeah. Anything with Nike on the heel, that's OG.
Yeah.
Just 2, please.
Yep.
2, please.
Cool.
What do you think of
Yeah.
What do you think of these? The neon.
Yes.
Which one?
I love the
best.
neons. Love them.
Love
The
them.
neons. Yeah. I think what
I
they
need-
what they did with them was really, really good.
Yeah.
And they
Oh, yeah?
sat for so long. They sat for so long.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was because of the price point.
Yeah.
Because the price was way higher than.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know the
standard
materials
for-
are really nice on it, but
Do you find
it only sat because of the price point.
Do you find the
it wasn't
insoles-
colourway. I like the.
Sorry, you go.
Yeah, I like the I was just gonna say I like the concept of them being based off the Air Max.
Air Maxes.
You know, yeah, the old school Air Max, and it's definitely got
95.
those vibes. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. The
Yeah.
95s,
The neons.
the one of the OG Air Max. Yeah, that's right.
The
but
insoles in
you-
these are a bit odd though. Do anyone else find that? Like they sit. They've got like that
No,
high
I
No, I
side
think
on
so
them.
the
many of you
fake,
have it.
Yeah,
fake
it
P.
comes up on that sharp angle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got
it
to
comes
really
up that
work
sharp-
my foot into it.
Yes.
Yeah.
The suede on the midsole is nice. Is a nice touch. It's just because I think that's
Yeah,
what makes
reminds
the
me of another
sneaker.
pair.
Yeah.
Yeah, pick him
Oh.
up. Pick him up.
Oh.
Here he comes. Here it is. Oh. These don't remind me of that pair at all after seeing your pair. these remind me of like, maybe like, I don't know, the Chinese version and you've got the Vietnam version, but yeah, these don't look anything like those.
Julian, I can't see you that well. So what was the other 4 you thought it was like?
The
The
cost.
calls for.
Cost 4.
Just
Yeah, I
a,
was gonna say,
hold it a bit closer.
I could see a black 4. I was like, it's either the Levi's denim 4 or the
Yeah,
black cause
I'm the
4. I
same.
couldn't tell which one.
Miraldito.
Levi's Force.
Yeah.
Next
The grey
podcast,
one
let's
is
just talk
under-
about Jordan Force.
Yeah. Well, I actually had my Sashikos on
Yes.
yesterday. That's one of my favorite fours, recent fours. I
Yeah.
love the Sashikos.
So
Yeah,
can I
yeah,
just
that,
ask everyone here would you do if so? Obviously, those four sat on the shelves, but what if it was like a pack? So you get those and the
I
Air
love it.
Max. So the Air Max on the front,
Yeah,
the OG one,
That would be
and
nice.
those, and they come in a box.
That
like,
would be
together.
nice.
That'd be
Yeah,
pretty cool.
100%. 100%.
That would be dope.
It'd be good to see like a full run of that, like a Jordan 3 with a, I don't know, Air Max 1, and then a Jordan
like
4
the
with a
Atmos
95, and a Jordan
Yeah.
7 with a 97.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah,
do that.
because they haven't done it. I mean,
They
it's
did
a pack.
The
in a
Atmos,
while.
right?
Yeah, well, they did do a 3
Since
with
that-
an
exactly
Air
that
Max
makes
1. That was the Elephant, I believe. The Elephant did.
Yeah.
one
Oh,
with
the Jordan
Jordan
3.
3 one.
Yeah,
It's a pack.
beautiful.
Yeah.
And the Atmos
Yeah.
with the clear
Yeah,
soles.
the Atmos
Beautiful.
Elephant. Yeah.
Beautiful.
And I've been chasing that Elephant Air Max 1 for a long time.
Off topic, your custom Air Max 90s that you've got a nice though, Micah. They're real nice.
Yeah, well,
That's dope.
Yeah,
good.
well, I wanted to do it on a
That's fair.
shoe that wasn't an Air Max 1 because I didn't want to just redo it.
Might as well buy a
'cause it just seems
shoe, big
weird.
shoe.
But then I thought I would do it on a 90. So then it was like, yeah, exactly. So then, like, if I did it on a 90, it was an obvious custom and just a cool idea, I thought. So yeah, I do like those as well. But yeah, I still
I've seen
really
I've
want
seen
the
people
OG.
do it on the Jordan 1s. Have you guys have you seen it? On the Jordan
No,
1s?
I haven't
On
seen
the
it.
Yeah, I
the
saw
elephant, the elephant one.
Yeah, the Elephant, the Atmos with the
Yeah.
jade swoosh. They looked awesome.
That'd be sick.
That would,
That
that
would-
yeah, that would work as well. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. All right. It's all right. We always go on tangents
Imagine
here.
us getting sidetracked.
Oh, how could that happen?
At the time.
How could that happen?
This is nothing new in this podcast. So, all right. Well, keeping us on track. Finally at number one, personal number one. Paolo, Javier Quartarone. What's your number one pickup
So-
for 2022?
Speaking about grails, there is mine. My 2022 number one pickup. There is a reason. There is a reason. Not because I caught like 20 pairs. That's not the reason. But I think everyone has a pair.
Not
No,
me.
seriously, guys.
Oh, these are more popular than the neons.
100%. No, jokes aside, I think Nike did an amazing job with these. I mean, it's not easy to do a collab with something so like feminine, like cartoonish. But I think the final product, because if they made it like more pink or like different colors, I think I wouldn't buy it, to be honest.
no,
But making
100%.
it blue and white, it's very summery, and the amount of details, like I just loved it. I just loved it. Yeah, it has red ribbons, but even the box, the insoles, and
it's box of the year, isn't it?
beautiful. I mean, I don't know if it's of the year, but all the details, even the little Hello Kitty in there popping up, and the paper, amazing. They did an amazing job. And as you probably guys know, even in the shops, in the stores, they all did pop-ups. Like the one up there was insane. Like they did the whole top level. Like they were moving things. They were all like grass carpet everywhere, and they were giving cookies, like personalized cookies with Nike, and up there. No, Nike did a very, and even the clothing was very nice. Like I
I
love
could
the
see
whole,
you in the whole ensemble, the jumper, the sweatpants,
It looked gorgeous.
the
Matching,
teddy
yeah.
bear.
with a bow in it.
yeah, ready to be hugged, free hugs.
I must say I really like Prestos, and they're really comfy shoes.
Comfortable,
Just
yes.
super dope. I'll show you my favorite Prestos. This one.
Acronym.
Ooh.
Which one is it?
I like this one.
Oh yeah, acronym.
Yeah.
Acronym.
Acronym.
Yeah.
The acronyms.
Nice.
Yeah.
I regret moving my acronyms.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Cool.
My favorite one is the one up there, the off-white. So comfortable there.
Oh, that is actually my favorite, but I don't have
That's
it. But that is
insanely.
Same.
Do you have the black one? I thought you had the black one.
That's
Do you?
me. No, that's the one I want. The black Presto, the off-white. That was my favorite out of the whole off-white collection. Was the Presto.
I know. I got the OG, but I got the OG. I had the black pair, but I kept the OG, the 10.
Oh yeah, you're a size 12, aren't you?
Nope. No, I'm
In Presto, he's only a 9.
USA. Yeah, I cut the front.
What's your
Just leave
address
the-
again, man?
Adelaide. I'll inbox you. I'll inbox you.
He just moved to Western Australia.
Cool.
So
Alright.
that's my number one.
Cool.
Nice.
Solid. Next up, Paulo Fernandez. What's your number one?
Oh shit.
Oh, he's just picking
So,
up the
just-
LA Kitty.
Just going back to just going back to yeah. So again, all the L's and there's a lot of stuff heat that you've already copped and yeah. So I'm just going back to I already showed them. So these are my number one cops so far. There's a lot on the list, but yeah. Hopefully I'll be able to share more with you guys soon after. There are some stuff that you guys are in transit, but yeah. If you guys aren't aware, I'm going on a trip very very soon. So we'll see.
never
Hopefully,
walk
I'm able to. Yeah. Hopefully, I'm able to cop some stuff in maybe round 2 or Stadium Goods or Fly Club. We'll see. We'll see.
Amazing.
Nice.
US
Yeah,
13,
so-
pick it up.
But yeah, so to me at the moment these ones, and I blame Chosen One for these, Derek Nussey. So it's his fault
Oh,
I
really?
copped these. Yeah, because we were in
That
a pod.
influencer.
Yeah,
That influencer,
We-
Derek.
Yeah, we were in a pod with Old Man Kicks and Old Man Sneaks and whatchamacallit. Yeah, so we were just talking about, and I was just talking about I think the plums that I had, and then and I said I wouldn't mind getting the screen greens, and he just went like this. Oh, you bastard! So yeah, and I just these just became very very affordable, and it's couldn't help myself.
Nice.
So that's my number one cop so far this year, July 2020.
How
So
comfortable
June.
are they? Are they more comfortable than the Prestos, or they
Dude,
less?
to me, they're heaps comfortable. They have a little bit more support than the Prestos, right? These are heaps lighter, but the original design of the Presto and these, obviously, they're from like a the
T-shirts for
wetsuit,
your feet.
right? So this is
Okay,
obviously
okay.
so these are basically just like a sock with just basically thing, and I'm not hating on other brands, just saying, I've had other Adidas and Ultra Boost and so forth. But if you think about it, how old are these designs, right? This is 1992.
Yeah,
So-
boost before boost.
I was.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that
True.
I have those, and then I tried this on, and even Chosen One said that they did something to the compounding of what they did,
Yeah.
like just in the last 20,
He was
21,
saying it's
22.
more like React now, isn't he?
It's
compared to the
and
old
it's just,
stuff.
and it's just so much more bouncy. I don't know what it is, and so I found I didn't get them in legit in 1992 when my cousin was working. I feel like I was like, for some reason they just didn't fit my feet, or I think I was just too crazy into sixes, and all I was looking at was infrared. But
I had the original Harachis in '92, man. The purple one.
the black and purple, right? I think all these are plums,
Yeah, the
but
purple.
but then you find,
Yeah.
I think back then they were just a little bit stiffer, just a little bit,
Yep.
not a lot, but a little bit,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
But-
I don't have. I'm just trying to think. I think I've only got 2 pairs now, and I've got the Stussy pair.
Yeah, so I've got the
want
plums,
those.
the sissy, and these.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that is my number one cop so
The
far.
Stussies are cheap on StockX at the moment, but I'm just a little bit hesitant to pull the trigger after Old Man Sneaks is getting fakes,
Is it really that bad, guys? I'm just saying. I don't
It's
know.
factory manufacturing variants. That's a new term for rep now.
Wait, 1 sec.
B grades. B grades.
They're not fake, they're not rep, they're manufacturing variants.
He does
But,
one podcast on that topic, and it all goes downhill.
yeah. Hey James, come on the show.
Steve. Steve, if you are, if you're thinking about the Stussy ones and they're cheap, I'd pull the trigger, man. They're really nice. Actually, the materials are really nice.
I'll put a bit in
sure you
after
know
the
your
show.
size though.
They're nice.
All right, sounds
Dude,
good.
they are so
They're nice, man.
Well,
And yeah,
nice
they're-
are they true to size?
No,
No,
I
you
got
gotta
an
go a bit
11.
up.
No, I went a
You
bit
gotta
up,
go
11.
half size up at least.
Yeah,
I
so
13 and a
I
half
went an
probably
11.
skyrocket.
Yeah,
If they
14's
make
probably
them.
skyrocketed as well.
Yeah.
it's so nice. Just saying. And,
Mine it depends on your foot. Like I'm narrow feet,
I'm
so like
fat.
true to size for me is fine.
Yeah.
Oh, you need a
I
14.
think my foot in the Prestos, I think we're talking about it on one of the forums the other day. They look nice on foot, but my little toe hangs over the edge. Like, that's how fat my foot is.
I saw
It
that.
changes the
I saw
shape
you
of
say that, yeah.
the shoe.
I wasn't even pointing that hard. I didn't even have my full Alex point on. It was just...
It's playing out. Cool. All right. Moving on. JP,
So,
what's your number one?
The last collaboration with Pata was, I think, one of my the best ones of last year, if it was last year. But this year, Concepts smashed it at the park. So
Yes.
the quality,
Yes.
obviously
Nice.
around Woodstock, with just amazing. Like the quality of that is just killer. Yeah, just amazing.
Materials.
And this was my favorite, the heavy.
Nice.
Just like that cow skin, the fake, it's obviously fake, but just everything. Like the liner inside, has a kind of like a corduroy liner. Like they smashed it. Even like the fake dirt, speckled all over the midsole. Yeah, so good.
Details.
Again,
Crazy.
Oh,
that's one that
100%,
you've got to see in hand.
yeah.
In hand,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just so
All the
much
details.
nicer
Just
than-
everything,
yeah.
all the stitching and embroidery, and they've just smashed it. Even them writing concepts all over the back. So eventually, I'll probably grab the other two, but I've got others on my list at the moment. But yeah, just if you don't have them, get them. It's so worth it. You'll be happy.
There's
Thinking
one
of
pair.
getting
It
the
comes with a
mellow
special
one.
box, yeah. There is one. It comes with a
that was
bandanas
a
and
special
with a
box
different
one
box.
from
I've seen it.
Concepts. So it was the last one.
Yeah, it's not even expensive. I remember the pair.
Yeah, it's
The
not
price
crazy.
wasn't.
I think it's a
too
bit
harsh.
wild for some people.
They were they're exclusive
box
access
ones,
though,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Like
to
they
be
were
in.
offered
Yeah,
or
correct.
something through the concept stores. Yeah. Nice. I like the
Yeah,
mellow
definitely.
one, so I might pick
Yeah.
up the
Yeah, the mellows are
mellow
nice.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All three of them are nice.
Yeah. Cool. Steven, that's number one.
All right, number one for me is
Yes.
the Up There GT2.
Yes.
Nice.
I don't even know what to say about this pair. They're just, again, a beautiful sneaker.
You need the
Like,
second
photos didn't do them justice. And then this, knit weave, underlay, tie-dyed
Yeah, the
magic
graduation.
that's on them. It's, and then, the details of the embroidered, all of the flowers, not only on the side, but on the tongues as well. And then details. I think Asics and Up Their store, the collab, just, the insoles and
The box was nice as well.
yeah, the suede's nice. The box is nice. The socks were nice. The embossing of the Asics and the Up There store, just clean. And to use the two greys, I think just works really well. That dark grey and then the white grey on the tiger stripe is nice, and the sail colouring with that hint of pink on the sole. And then the green. It just
And this,
they just work. I think. I wasn't expecting them to be as nice as they were till they got them in hand again.
and the story behind them is just killer. Just the flower, from Japan and from the province that they came from, and all that sort of stuff. Killed it.
and then the local one, and nice themes. I think there's a lot of nice Asics gonna come out this year.
Yeah.
So I reckon when we're back in 6 months' time, there'll be some more.
I think they're pushing
GT2s.
the
For sure.
GT2s.
They're
at the
comfy. I
moment.
was wearing them all day today. Gets they're good for your feet.
Yeah,
they're
comfortability. Super soft. If you need a pair of sneakers just to chuck
Yeah.
on and wear all day, They're light and they're comfortable. So.
Nice. All right, moving on. Micah, what's your number one? I think I know this one
All right.
already.
Yeah, you should. Can you see me?
Yes,
Yeah, we can see you. You're
Let's do
moving.
this.
Drum roll.
Bang, bang.
Yeah. Bang, bang.
For those listening, it's
I
the
really
Travis
like these.
Scott Air Max 1 Baroque brand.
Yes.
Oh,
So-
you
Yeah.
So
can't
jealous.
see me?
Is that
No,
the
no, no,
big
for
colorway?
listening. People listening.
I can see. I can see.
Yeah.
I am.
We can
adoring
see
right
it
now.
clearly.
I see. It's for the people listening on Spotify. I gotcha. Yeah. So the Travis Scott Air Max 1. It's the Baroque brown colorway, and for anyone that knows me, like it feels like this was made for me. I love my browns, and it's just I don't know, just super clean. I love my Air Max 1. I love browns. It feels like it was made for me. So it was an obvious one for number one for me.
You love retail price.
I do love retail price too. You know, I'm not
Yeah.
going to pay resale. So
Yeah.
I would have just taken the L if I didn't cop a dub. So I was happy with that. But yeah, super dope. Still DS at the moment, but I'm sure I'll once the weather gets a bit better, I'll definitely throw them on feet.
Nice.
I'll wait
Where
for
do you
that.
live again?
Oh, Adelaide.
Oh, we're neighbors then.
So
I tell you what, you can come to my house if I come to yours.
That's what she said.
That's a fair trade.
We meet halfway. We meet halfway.
So being an Air Max 1 guy, what do you think of the paneling changes and the hiding of the air
Yeah,
bubble?
it's definitely different. Like, you know, I always like the classic look, and this is definitely more of a like, it's got it's very reminiscent of like a hiking style.
Yeah. Outdoor.
Shoe.
Yeah.
Like there are some things that like I definitely prefer on a normal Air Max 1. So like how he's done the laces inside, I'm not a huge fan of that. I prefer them out.
Yeah.
But overall, you know, it's nice. It's nice to do something different. Yeah, and I do really like these. There's not much I don't like about them. So, look, I prefer the original silhouette, but you know, I know you said before you're talking about the trainers.
Yeah.
You know, them trying different stuff. You know, I don't mind that at all. Like, I think they should, as long as they kind of do a bit of both. As long as they keep bringing out OGs as well.
Yeah.
I'm happy. So, I like to have a mix. So, no, I think the execution overall was really good.
Yeah. They kept the signature toe strap as well of the Air Max 1, so you can still recognize that it's...
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely an MX1.
Yeah.
Or you know, the paneling on the sides are
different.
the main part.
Cool.
Can I just interject there? As an old head, there's a difference between changing and modernizing something and fusions. Can we stay away from the fusions, pretty please?
I agree. I hate
It's like
fusions.
Air Jordan 5 with a Air Max 1,
Oh my
Air Force
God.
1 bottom. It's like, oh god.
Jordan,
What's
What's wrong with the 312?
That
was
one, I think it was like the.
They're saying
I can't even
fusions, dub
Yeah,
zeros,
but sometimes it
6
works.
rings.
Sometimes it works. Like,
I've got 6
what
rings.
about the
Oh,
Sean
yeah.
Waterspoons?
Got some dub zeros. They were yeah.
See, laser dub zeros. So they have their moment in the sun, but I think it's over. You think it's over.
Yeah.
The Spike Lee
Zikes.
ones that were
The
like.
I don't think there's anything worse.
Spizike, Son of Mars.
Son of
Son of
Mars.
Mars. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh.
They can go and get fucked.
Yeah. We'll leave those in the past. Definitely.
His likes up there too.
Yeah.
That was my Son of Mars. They were my first Jordans, actually. That's what spiked my my Jordan addiction.
Oh well.
Hey, these aren't a bad colorway.
Now I want to know where you live, Paolo, so I can come and burn them for you.
No, they're
Yeah,
a long
gone.
time gone.
Of course,
They're gone,
yeah.
but
Good.
I was gonna say I'll bring the petrol. I'll bring the petrol.
Right.
It's not cheap. Petrol's not cheap, by the way.
It's in a glass case, 'cause that's his first.
That's commitment.
Go reseller right here. Go reseller.
The petrol's worth more than the Son of Mars.
Nah, don't worry about petrol. It's all about lettuce.
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 That's funny.
All right, cool. Moving on. Alec, what's your number one?
Yeah, so it's a pair that I wanted to get for a long time, and I just kept putting it off,
Here we
saying,
go.
you
Here we
know,
go.
I'll get it eventually. I'll get it eventually. I finally got them.
Woo.
Jordan 1 bread,
Bread.
2016.
Oh.
You know, I don't really need to say too much about them, but overall, just an amazing sneaker. The quality of the leather, top notch. I think the Jordan brand in 2015-16, much like the Chicago's I've got just behind me, like the
so nice.
leather quality is top notch. In comparison to some of the ones that I see these days, a bit off it, but yeah, really like these. Clean colorway and top notch OG. So definitely it was actually my first pickup of the year, back in Feb, I think. Yeah, so and they haven't been topped since. So yeah, I think it'll be hard to beat.
Nice.
Do you find when you leave them in the box for a bit?
Jordan 1 bread.
Do you find when you leave them in the box for a bit, they get a little bit glittery?
Can you see the glitter, or you
I
can
was
see
gonna
it
say, do you
flying?
get a bit glittery?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because the thing is, these were like very near dead stock. So they were New Zealand stock, and I bought them off Alfred Leanne. So I think Paolo knows him.
He's a legend.
Yeah, he's a top dude,
Thanks,
man.
Liam.
I'm sure you've
Liam.
bought like 70 pairs off him, but anyways, like, I got them off him and quite a reasonable price as well. And the first thing I noticed, there was just like so much glitter, man, like crazy, like so much. But
Did any other colorway guys? Guys, did any other colorways get that glitter? Because my Royals have it.
Shut up,
my
backwards.
The Royals, right?
Royal
the
One's
Shell
got it.
backwards has
Royals.
that
Yeah.
glitter? Okay.
my royal ones have it as well, but they didn't have it as much. I don't know if that's because they were a bit more used, or I don't know if that's the reason. But yeah, they had it a little bit. But on these ones, it was pretty full on.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's the black
the
material
leather.
that they use that has that when it dries up.
Yes,
When you wipe it, it goes.
it's the black leather.
Yeah.
Even on in the frags.
By show of hands, how many of us have the
Yo.
2016 breads? By show of hands.
Yeah. Paolo, put your hand up.
Probably just me and Steven who don't
I
have
got
them.
the 2013.
Oh, okay, I've got the 2016.
They're
The
nice as
2013
well.
was slightly
They're
different
nice.
cut.
No.
The X on the back, yeah?
This-
X on the back?
No.
No, that's not.
No.
That's
No.
not it.
No, so these are
20,
Oh, that's 2011. Yes, that's right. Yeah.
these are a sort of a mid cut. Still got the Nike on the thing, but they've got the sizing tag on the back of the tongue.
Yes.
they had a number on the inside as well to the left.
On the right
So
or left?
That's what I love about
that.
these. The printed sizing and date. It's got a date on there.
The
So
2001
they're really nice
Royals
details.
had like a number, so it was out of 50,000 pairs, I think it was.
Yeah.
I think the breads around that time had like 20,000 or whatever they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, limited.
That's so awesome.
Well, they had the
Yeah.
2000.
They
came with a hang tag.
Royals that year, didn't they?
I haven't worn these in a while. It's so shiny.
Just out of curiosity, are we doing like honorable mentions for our top three, or not really?
No, we've already showed the Hello Kitties.
Yeah. I think that's honorable mention.
Yeah.
I think we
that's
should
right.
probably
Bring some
not-
bronze in.
Yeah, look, I mean, they are just a crazy pair. I was thinking about it, and then I'm like, I can't outdo the OGs, but really, this pair is crazy. Like, this pair is just like the detail on them. Like, I don't know what you'd wear with these like other than to the
Man,
beach
you gotta wear
because
the
it's on
whole
a sunny
Space
day,
Jam.
just
Space
casual
Jam
walking,
outfit.
or if you're
Just a-
playing,
just
Actually,
a pair of DTs
it's
and
just
a
so-
unicorn tattoo.
Yeah, exactly. But no, really nice pen.
Have you
What do you mean?
had them on yet?
You'd wear them with a suit. You'd wear them with a suit.
Yeah, definitely. No, I haven't tried them on. They're still dead stock. But I have tried the 19s on, and a few of my mates have them as well. They're really comfortable, and like just the cushioning and the PSI unit in it, and like the box that you get with it, the ticket from the Space Jam movie, Warner Brothers printed on it. A lot of nice little details like that.
I got those Fruity Pebble lows. They're super comfy. The 19 lows.
Yeah.
a pair of highs coming next week. But yeah, interested to see how they are on foot compared to the lows. Usually you don't try the lows first, but
Cool.
definitely a nice shoe.
Yeah, nice. Daniel, what's number 1?
Righto, so number 1 for me is the Jordan Dell's nuts. Right, so if you know me and know me well, I love this silhouette. I have a couple of OGs. I've got the Chicago 2s, the infrared cements. I've got nearly all the
I
candy.
love the infrared cement.
Nearly all the candy pack. I'm just missing the yellow. So what would have been number 1 is on its way, but for me at the moment, number 1 is the Union 2s.
Yeah.
Man, it's not the fact that it's a collab; it's the fact of the material that it's done with.
Yeah, it's nice.
And how it's executed.
Exactly.
It's presented really, really, really well. And personally, the grey
like the
haze
rattan.
is better than the other
But
colour.
it's personal choice, right?
In my opinion.
I agree.
Yes.
Yeah, like
Those
just
with the yellow laces.
Yeah. The leather in the insole around the sock liner.
That's nice.
The open cut tongue. Just even the presentation of the box. Just everything, the small details that they brought out with this was absolutely fire to me. And as I said, my number 1, if it was here, is still this. It would have been the Armanier too. But
guys, can we all agree the Armanier 2s are better than those? Can we all agree that?
No.
100%.
Really?
I agree.
No, man, they're way better. Way better.
As I said, if I had them in hand, I probably would say yes, but I can't compare. So it still goes to this.
You will see it. You'll agree.
They're surprisingly very comfy though, and that was my first 2 when I unDS'd my Union 2s. Are all 2s like that? Like really comfortable?
Yeah,
2s
my
are really comfy, man.
2014s are nice. Comfy, very comfy.
So did you go true to size or half size down?
Half size down.
Yeah, so see, my green candies
Yeah.
and the red candies are 2 different sizes. So that's a size 10. That's a size 9.5. They're a size 11.
Oh wow.
And they're a size 9.5. And I've hit every one of them just the same.
Jeez.
And I'm a size 11. It's
Dang.
because of the
Dang.
different age. It's the different age in them and the wider cut of the toe box. Because I've got a wide foot, the newer shape always go true to size, or just 1 half size down. The older shape, you can go a full size, even a size and a half down in the 2s. It's crazy.
Okay,
It really
cool.
is.
Well, I went half size down because I was lucky with. I was getting
Couldn't
lucky
order
with
3 pairs.
9.5. Cool. All right, so guess my number 1 is a GR. You probably guys know what this one's gonna be. They're very comfy. The leather quality and everything.
Nice.
It's the 993 Teddy Santis New Balance. It's the V3. JP has the V2 as his number 2. I think the V3 is number 1. They're just really good. The colorway, the cream on them, the combination of the materials. It's hard to find similar craft or construction of shoes that are the same as
the made in the
New Balance
USA
990.
is nuts, huh?
It's just it's a different level. Yeah. Well, any of them made really. Like if you're gonna get into New Balance, I would suggest going with the made pairs, which is usually the made in UK or made in the US pair.
Made in England.
Yeah. Definitely don't go with made in China, as I've recently found out.
Made in Vietnam's okay.
Vietnam, you'll be fine with Vietnam. The fit is surprisingly different for both of them, by the way. So, yeah, there's that. Cool. Now that we've gone through our personal top 3, from the chat group, we have this list of 2022 releases that we all get a chance to vote on, and the results are in, and they're very, very surprising.
Here we go.
I don't even think it's a reflection of what we've been showing as well. So before we do that, right? Like some of the runner-up here is surprisingly weird. Like the Hello Kitty got 2
Honorable
votes
mention.
for some reason.
I wonder who brought that up.
Yes.
Everyone's got them.
Who brought that up?
I won't say who voted for them, but
Paolo, you can't vote from 20 times.
Every pair is a vote.
I said we should have a Hello Kitty theme meetup. We'll all just wear our Hello Kitties in and.
Oh my god, with all the outfit, with the whole outfit.
You can wear the outfit as the leader, and the rest of us are just wearing sneakers.
The other one is
Smurfs.
the 3 line, the Air Max 1 3 line. So that was a little bit out of the top 5, but it's close.
Yes, I love it.
What do you guys think of that one? I know Micah
I
loved
love
them.
that. I love them. I don't have a pair, but had I copped that, probably would have been in my top 3. Maybe would have pushed out the heritage.
Yeah, my pair's a couple of days away, so just
yeah,
missed
super
out
nice
on mine.
colorway.
Yeah.
I reckon.
Yeah, I actually. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Go on.
I reckon Air Max ones in general probably get the best colorways or themes every year. Like there's always a standout Air Max 1 or a couple of standout Air Max 1s.
True.
They're usually slept on. They're usually pretty slept on Air Max 1. You can usually.
Just not the ones that I want, obviously, because I never get a hit.
Yeah.
The 3 line have some heat on them,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and that's another thing we don't get a lot in Australia, which is really disappointing. So there was like the Kasiga pack.
Yeah. Asia only.
Casina, sorry.
Casina.
It's it was a US and Asia only release, and I was even trying to find
MX
them
Day
on,
was super disappointing.
Japanese websites, and I couldn't find them. So, but really disappointing. So the blueprints I really wanted. That was the US only.
The Wabi
There's no
Sabi was
inside
the one
thing.
that I
You
liked.
just can't get a hold.
Yeah,
of
they
it.
were nice. But women's release.
Oh,
That's
Cool.
like that Safari that's dropping in a couple of days. Like women's release. Like,
Oh,
Yeah,
what a
I'm
shame.
interested to
Those
see
are beautiful.
what size that goes up to. If
Yeah.
that gets up to a women's 13.5, I'll be getting a pair.
if it goes to a 14.5. If it goes to a 13.5, I'm just cutting my toes off.
14.
Yeah, they do look nice. But that was the same with the suit, like the Susan's. Was
Yeah,
an America
yeah.
only release,
They were nice.
and I had to pulled the trigger on them. I was like, nah, I'm fucking getting them. So I had to pay resell, but I got a pair in. But yeah, it's pretty brutal for MX in getting them in Australia.
Cool. All right. So moving on, our top 5. Number 5 is the A6 A Few Gel Light 3
Nice.
Beauty of Imperfection. I think Kendo has that pair in his top 3. So that's our number 5.
And I'll also be getting a pair when I get the information.
What
off you
information?
after the pod.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not that good. It's a StockX.com. Yeah, I can. Yeah, it's release time. Get a pair, but yeah, they're a nice pair. Definitely a top 5 sneaker.
Yeah, very interesting that coming out of our top 5, because what we did was like trim it down to 5 and then have another round of voting, and everyone seems to agree that that's number 5.
Hey guys, if you don't mind me asking, on the is there a
Split.
tongue on that shoe or is no
Split tongue.
Like I see the two
Split.
Split tongue.
Split tongue. Okay. So when you wear them, do they overlap?
Most people do. I struggle because I've got a wide foot, so I push it out a little bit. But
okay.
I wear my sneakers loose anyway. But
yeah.
It usually comes together
sit,
like that in your feet.
It kind of like bends round and has maybe a little gap. I'm probably like that. Like most people, it comes together. It's weird when you first wear GL3s to try and get used to it, but then you realize how comfortable that is because your foot slides in and out and it's going to all kind of.
You don't feel the usual tightness on top of your feet.
It's so nice
because it opens up for you. So.
Oh, okay. To try.
Paolo, have you never had a Gel Lad 3?
Never had Asics, never had New Balance, never had Saucony. I don't know.
Wow.
Man, I already have problems, guys.
End of financial year sale, $150. You'll have a new collection.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, trade some.
I don't have any gel lights
Prestos
yet.
and get yourself
No, I can't.
Asics now online, they're like you can get a Gel Light 3 for about $130 on sale, but just to try that.
Hype, yeah.
Yeah, hype. I was gonna say for the Sauconys,
Yeah.
man. You gotta just try a few of these brands because.
So which one is the
well
most comfortable? Like if I have to pick one just for comfort, like I wanna
New Balance.
If I wanna go to this New Balance.
What do you wanna wear it for?
Any of the 99X series.
Yeah.
If I wanna go for like.
Yeah.
Go for a day in the city, walk. No.
Yeah, New Balance.
Just
Just go 99X series. Any of the 99.
GT2s.
Or the GT2s.
Yeah.
Because they're light.
Okay.
So did any of those get to the outlets at all, guys? Just wondering, or did they never make it to the outlets?
So like
they go on sale
stuff, yeah.
a lot.
Okay, but then
Like I managed to complete a Saucony pack for from Hype because they keep giving me $30 back. So
Yeah.
I keep on buying one until I completed them. So yeah.
Yeah, you can usually find like Sauconys on hype for like $60-$80.
Yeah.
And they're phenomenal.
Wow.
That's this pair, that's pearl pair. Like they're
That was
nuts.
$50.
Like
That
you're talking
unicorn
about
glitter.
leather line.
They were like
How
much were they? They were like
50.
50?
Yeah.
Yeah,
50 or
49.95, I think.
50.
Yeah, $50.
That's
and
insane.
they're so sick.
Yeah.
Okay, so just throwing it out there, how
Gel
much for
fives
like
or
some
threes?
salmon toes?
Which one? which one? The version 1,
The
version
Gel
2,
Light
or
threes.
the
Let's go with two. Let's go with two. So it's newer.
Gel Light 3s?
Like,
The second one I think is maybe.
So how much would they be?
I don't know,
Yeah.
2-3 grand, maybe.
Cool.
I'm going to do a belated honorable mention.
Yes.
Yeah, the A-Line.
You
Yeah.
make me keep looking at those.
Saucony.
Laced has those now. I think they're $180.
They're on
The
sale
light-
now,
light
so you
Brisbane.
can
Sick, man.
start picking them
New
up.
York
Yeah.
on the back. Just the colors. They're so sick.
Yeah. Cool. All right, moving on. Number 4 is the Asics up there GT2 as
Good.
well. So 2 Asics in our top 5.
Beautiful. Yeah. Good
Very,
thought.
very
That's
surprising. Yeah.
And it's good that that's a local collab. I think that's what's made it even better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Welty was wearing it on the Complex podcast the other day. If
Oh,
you saw
was
that
it?
on
Was it?
YouTube, yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
So
Nice. I think they're pushing that. They have the
Yes.
new Asics a few GT2 as well. The uplifting.
oh yeah,
pack.
I think I need both pairs of those.
Yes.
Yeah. I won one. I posted it in the group chat.
Yeah, I
I
saw
won the
that.
gray one, and
Yeah.
G won the brown one.
The brown one.
I was hoping he can get a second one because that's RA
then he
right
can-
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely want
But
one.
yeah, no,
I'll definitely have
unfortunately,
those two.
One each. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
and
probably
the
try and
Sneaker
get
Freako Cross Atmos GT3s.
Yes. A
The
Mars
Alley
They,
Cat
they
Mars.
look sick. They're the ones I want. The alley cats. They are dope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's my
the
favorite.
bullets are in the barrels
That's
for
my
though. They
favourite
get
out of all
that
of
that trigger's been pulled. Like yeah, they're nice.
They are really nice. Cool.
All right.
Ooh.
Number 3 is the Union Jordan 2.
Yeah.
Very interesting as well. Like it's not on a lot of our top 3s, but for some reason people voted for them
Yeah.
as well. So
I think it's a
yeah, the
clean
Union
clean
Jordan 2.
sneaker. Like the way they finished it, and it just looks presentable, but looks like even when you get them on screen, they just like it's a sneaker you're drawn to put on.
Yeah.
Just super clean, well executed, nice materials. And Union always kind of knocks it out the park. We all remember the Jordan 1s they did were absolute fire.
Yeah,
so
those grounds.
So I just think they did a great job of 2s. I think 2s are really underrated. So, and given the amount of 2s that are coming out this year, 2s are going to get a lot of love in our top 5 as well.
I love them.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about the J Balvins?
I'll pay whatever.
What do you guys think about the J Balvins?
Yeah.
Yes. In the tongue.
Is it true they come with a LED light? Something
on the tongue.
like you can press.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get it
They
out.
won't drop locally. I don't think
I'm
they'll
a
drop
part.
in
I'm
Australia.
going
I
to
think we have
pass
to
on
go
the Balvins
overseas for them.
myself. I'm not a huge fan.
Because the ones didn't drop in Australia.
So resell
Oh.
or
It'll-
overseas raffle.
Yeah, it's going to be super limited.
It'll be a pair that I want to cop, but obviously because it's a 2 and
I feel like it
Oh.
looks too much
It
like the
kind of
Union
looks-
2s.
Yeah,
But
it's
the
true.
color blocking,
a
the
bit
even the
puffier,
materials.
It looks like a bit
Yeah.
customized with the clouds
think
and stuff on
the-
it. They're really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, well, the printed clouds.
I
on
like
them.
it.
I actually think the best 2 this release will be the
Chateau
Maison Rouge.
Maison.
Oh yeah, Chateau Rouge, Maison Chateau Rouge.
Maison.
Chateau Rouge.
Chateau
Yeah,
Rouge.
that's it.
They're very
I said
limited
Maison,
though.
not Chateau.
They're very limited
Maison's a
though, right?
house. Not a chateau.
It's a bigger house. The chateau is a bigger
I'll
house.
just get the. I just want the Maisons then. Just give me the cheaper pair.
How many pairs did they release on that? Because that's only France, right? And that's only for that show.
It's very, very limited, but it looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, the artwork.
Yeah, just
the
the
artwork on
the story
insole
behind them
is-
as well, like,
yeah.
is really cool with the the way they
Cool.
wove around the top of the tongue and all that sort of stuff is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think they look absolutely sick. And if you ask me, they'll be
Be
the
cool.
best 2s of the year, whether we get a hold of them or not.
Do you guys think it's just a flash in the pan with the 2, or like after this year, if they slow
Depends how the
down,
OG
do you
colorways go, I
guys
reckon.
think the hype will keep up with the 2, or?
No.
I'm
Well, there's
Not
always
even.
talk about the
Not even.
Super
There-
OG
there's no hype
colorways.
now. Yeah.
They should after.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, after they do all the colorways, I think, or all the collabs, I think they'll start to bring them out because they'll be a bit more sought after.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They have to get
build
someone
that
very
market.
famous to wear them. They have to.
That's right.
That's the
Alright.
only chance.
They need
Moving
to retro
on.
the mellow PEs in the 2s.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice. I want them to retro those
Just
infrareds
Dons.
that Daniel's got.
Oh.
Those I really
Yeah,
want those.
I heard the CP 313s, not with obviously with the CP3 logo on the tongue, but I heard that colorway's coming out this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
They need to bring back
these.
these the 2.0s with the full Air Max.
Ooh.
They're comfy.
Hold those
Is that
up,
like
bro.
you talk
I haven't-
about-
I haven't
talk
seen
about-
this. Hold those up. Nice.
Like 2s have always been known for
Man,
good
Italy.
materials. Hey, like even
Oh.
these are 2011,
Yeah.
and the
It's the
suede's
only-
still soft.
Well, it
isn't
was the history behind it. It was the only Jordan that was manufactured in
In Italy.
Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Italy,
Italy,
That's
yeah.
correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
The
there you
main
go.
but-
concept really is luxury.
Both
Yes.
of these came out. Were
But-
dropped in 2013.
Yeah.
Oh.
They dropped.
Nice.
They dropped 2.
Hey, Micah.
They dropped 2 in 2013.
Micah, you
infrared's
still
are
have the Don Blue, the Just Dons, yeah?
Just Dons.
Just
I've got the
Yeah.
Dom C's. Yeah, I've got the Just Dons.
Yeah, how do they fit? Do they fit bigger, smaller? I really want a pair.
My pair is a 13, man. So I'd
Yeah, how
say
does it
either
fit?
go
Bigger?
a size up or half a size up. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, sweet.
Yeah. Beautiful shoe if you can get it, man. Really, really nice.
Yeah, I like the hazelnut color.
Yeah, me too.
The-
I like that
It's
one.
amazing. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Looks like a nice summer shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
All right. Moving on. Number 2 is the Air Max.
Nice.
Air Max 1 Concepts collaboration is the number
Yeah.
2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
Everyone
There it
agrees
is.
with that.
Yeah.
I reckon, yeah, one or
that should be
two. I
number
reckon
two.
I would have done one, but
Even number one,
Yeah.
between one or two. Yeah.
I think
they're nice.
creativity and the way
Not-
they've come out about it with the 3 different colorways, like they're all different, but they're the same. Like you
Well,
can,
they're
you know, they're from
wild
the
as
same
well.
pack, and
A combination. Yeah.
go wild.
Look, I haven't seen them in hand, so I'm probably not the best to comment. But they wouldn't. Those
Travis
MX
didn't
one
make it,
wouldn't be
unfortunately.
for me in my top 5.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's all right too. Like,
Yeah.
but even like, I would like to have seen, you know, what the blueprints were like in hand. That
Mm.
could have easily been in there. And
Yeah.
for me, I actually think the
Yeah.
tree lines out of the MXs this year would probably be. I'd probably prefer those over the concepts, but that's just a personal thing.
Like going back, so how many times do you walk past like a shop like Hype, or not so much, more so Hype, and they'll just have a GR out the front, and it just catches your eye on a MX one because they just do something nice to it, and
Yeah, if I ever see any MX one, I'll definitely have a very close look at it.
The MX ones are rare
find
to
a
get
GR
installed
at
these
Hype,
days.
I'd be stoked, man. I don't think I've seen that for a while.
you need to come to Queensland.
Yeah.
Yeah,
90s.
very rare.
You see 90s.
Yeah, must have. We don't
Yeah,
get them in
we'll
Melbourne.
have like MX ones and a lot of 90s, but,
Really?
Yeah.
and everything else will be
My,
gone.
my favorite place actually to get MX ones is Japan by a
Yeah.
long shot. Absolutely phenomenal when you go there for MX ones. It's incredible. They're everywhere and they're sick.
Have you installed Sneaker Dunk, Micah?
Sorry, what's that?
Have you installed Sneaker Dunk, the app, the reseller app?
I have,
online?
yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I do
you're
have
big
that.
size though, so it's hard to find there as well.
Yeah, well, even when I go to Japan, that's the thing, because I'm a 12, everything's on sale.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I actually got my Jordan 1 breads in Japan, and I think I bought them in
That's
like
crazy.
2019. I paid $400 for them,
Nice.
dead stock, because
Oh.
no one's size
Crazy.
12.
Yeah.
It's just too big. So like, often the biggest size they'll have is like 11 and a half. So like I picked up all of the pinnacles there. They were just
So
sitting on shelves in my size. And so yeah.
Nice.
It's probably not gonna happen anymore because they've been selling stuff.
Did you have to go
online
anywhere
now as well.
particular in Japan? Did you have a spot that you like? You don't have to pinpoint it.
There's multiple spots. I know. Look, I've been to Japan 6 times, man. So I know it quite well. I know exactly where I'm going. So
I know who I'm talking to later.
yeah, yeah. But they have Atmos stores everywhere. Like
Yeah.
they're almost like
Supreme.
Yeah, they're all over the shops. Yeah. So there's like a sneaker alley in the back of Harajuku in Tokyo. But there's actually better places to go in other cities. You're better off getting out of Tokyo, and you can
Group
find
trip?
some really crazy sneaker places in other cities.
Nice.
Cool. And for the number one, I don't think any of us have this in hand, but it won the
Alma
vote.
2s.
So it's the Alma Manier Jordan 2. So
Yes.
what does everyone think of that result? I don't think you're that happy, JP.
I actually had the unions. I had the unions.
I think it
at
got my number
1.
5.
Guys, you have to see them in hand. Like, they're beautiful. The packaging is amazing, and the quality, that red midsole, everything is.
Are they nicer than the ones?
You sure? Are you sure?
Yes,
Are you sure?
100%. 100%.
I just don't like that midsole. It just-
I see you, Paolo.
No,
I see you. Now.
Jokes aside.
Each of their own. Yeah.
Especially the
No, but
texture of
you
it.
have to see the
Just
texture.
uninspiring.
The snake
can
print
get the
is
other one,
beautiful.
but,
Seriously,
I don't know.
even that back
Each to
tab.
your own. I didn't vote for it, so.
Yeah.
So
Well,
with the
I've got a
almonds,
question. Look-
we'll just note it down. They went. Okay.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, if the Alemanier 3s
Yes.
came out in this first 6 months, are they the sneaker?
Yeah.
To this point.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
3s. I think that the 3s,
Yep.
they're like light years ahead of the 1s and 2s, aren't they?
Yes.
They need
Well,
to
I
change it
think
a bit.
so.
They're just
But that's
3,
why
2,
I,
1
doing, but
for
made
me.
the
it's
point.
just too alike.
Yeah,
I feel
It's just interesting.
personally, but
I've only seen the ones in
The
hand,
one
so
and
I can
two.
only comment on those, but I wasn't over.
Does someone
over
have the threes?
by them.
Does someone have the threes?
Julian will have the threes.
Julian?
Yeah, I
Okay,
do.
because there's one defining factor for me. Julian, does it have elephant
is.
print?
No, it doesn't.
No.
No elephant print at all?
No
No.
elephant on it.
You can draw it on with a Sharpie.
But it's so nice.
Yeah, but
like, it's
It is,
so
I agree. They are very, very nice.
Yeah.
But do you
That-
guys know?
to
Do
me,
you guys
that's-
know the intention? So they did it on purpose because even this purple is supposed to be the black faded. It's like they left the shoe like under the sun. So even the elephant print is like faded. Yeah, and this is what's left.
Yeah.
So,
But that's a
even
common
the
complaint that
elephants,
I've heard from old heads and
Beautiful.
OGs as well, that
No elephant.
a Jordan 3 without elephant print is not really up
Sure.
there.
No.
But I mean,
Boys,
It's a way.
boys, can
I'm
you
not
put
saying it's
your,
not.
arm
I
on
just
your
love my
threes,
elephant
boys?
print, but
yeah.
I reckon.
Can you
What
put your
what
arm
about
on your
these?
threes away?
What about these?
I like the
I was never a
JTs,
big
but I prefer
fan
the
of the-
others. See, and I need elephant
The
print.
JTs, I think they're one of the nicest collab threes.
Yes,
Like I'm just
these
can't.
two.
I had someone saying, "Yep, I'll sell. I've got a pair for you. I'll sell them to you." And then I went back and said, "Yep, ready to grab them." He goes, "I gave them to my nephew," and I'm like,
Oh,
So-
ouch,
Uh,
ouch.
they're-
I will say
bugger.
this though, it's a little off topic, but I still think black cement threes are the best threes ever made, and no one will ever be able to change my mind on that.
yes.
It's a
Yeah.
good thing
Black or
I
white?
picked those
Yeah.
You
up.
say?
I'm in
yeah,
between. I'm
black
in
cement.
between black and I'm in between
no.
black and white.
No.
I
But
think
the fact
black
that he
because
wore
you
it
can
when
wear it.
when he won the dunk comp wearing the white ones, that's
White.
just what tips it over for me. Just a little. I love the blacks, but yeah.
For
Really
I
OG,
want
understand,
one.
but no, the black cement threes are just too dope.
What's your
they
opinion
are.
on these?
Yeah, they are.
What's your opinion on these?
Are they the chai ones, or just
Yeah.
the Nike Air?
Nike.
They're not.
I like them, but I don't have a pair.
Yeah, I like
They,
them. But
they once again sat on shelves for so
sat.
long.
They were the
Really
outlets,
good
man, for
reason.
like 180.
Yep. Yep.
The red and
For a
the
reason,
white
bro.
both
where was the
sat.
hookup? Where was
They
the
both
$180 hookup?
And now
Oh, I didn't know anyone who wanted them back then. they were legit full size run at Nike Birkenhead. I was just like, yeah.
Actually, this one, I don't know why we're all talking about threes when we're supposed to be talking about Alamanier twos, but this three came out
Show
late
me your
last year.
threes.
I fucking love this
Oh,
one.
don't
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
those
Another pair
are
I couldn't
beautiful.
get. They're so
Patchwork.
nice.
13.
I love
They
them as
sat-
well.
Not in a size 13,
Yeah, I
they
really
didn't
love
sit,
this one.
tell you
And
that.
they sat on shelves. Oh,
Hey,
And what was it?
hey guys,
I need orange
guys,
laces.
guys,
Give me orange laces.
guys. Do you reckon that's supposed to be like a Travis Scott or undefeated collab? I heard this. I heard a few YouTubers were saying it. In fact, if you see even
You're getting
in
cut
the-
off, Paolo.
Oh, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, now,
Yeah,
go now.
yeah.
So I was
Yes,
watching a
see
few YouTubers videos, and they were saying there are a bit of speculation saying that those threes they're supposed to be the undercover undefeated Travis Scott collab.
The
That-
patchwork. The
Oh,
patchwork.
Yeah, the
patchwork
patchworks, even
I can see where they
yeah,
come
even-
from, but
Yeah.
yeah, especially with the orange laces. Even
Yeah.
in the inside, when you flip it, there is like a blank patch.
Yeah.
And they said it's supposed to be Travis Scott and undefeated. That's what I heard.
It does look
Well,
like a
you can-
collab
isn't it-
release.
Isn't that funny then, isn't it? It sort of goes to
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
goes to talk about the
If it
hype
hasn't got the name on it.
versus what exactly. So you imagine
100%.
if that was undefeated Travis Scott, how quickly they would have sold out
Phew.
at resale value.
Mm.
$2,000, $3,000.
If you
being able to pick
make
that
it
up from,
on your pair, if you flick that
Nike
swoosh
in-store.
normal way and just said
Yeah.
it's a general release, I'm sure a lot of people would go, that's an ugly shoe.
Let's
Even
Yeah.
the patches, they said it's supposed to be
Travis
Cactus Jack
Scott.
patches.
Yeah.
Yeah, Travis Scott patches. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So normally where it says Air Jordan, you talking about this?
Yeah.
Yes, the inside there is blank.
Yeah, it's blank.
Yeah.
blank on both sides.
Maybe you can do custom on those.
Yeah, sure. I'll just write Travis Scott with a sharp.
Draw the face.
Yeah, just draw the
I'll put 'em on.
face.
And
I'll
undefeated on the
write-
other one.
I'll just
make-
write cactus defeated. And then I'll
No, defeated
I'll-
cactus. Defeated cactus.
Just unjacket.
defeated. Yeah, that's good.
And then just say they're the ones from the Vietnam factories.
I'll just sell them on Facebook Marketplace going, hey guys, I got the defeated cactus.
Sample.
Sample pair.
Sample pair.
All right.
Yeah.
Before we close it off, let's bring it back a little bit to what we were discussing regarding the Ama Manier 2. I think we went on a massive tangent there. Does everyone agree with that, or is it?
I want to see
Yes.
the votes.
Yes.
Well, I'm
Steve,
hiding
you
it.
don't want to see mine. You don't want to see mine. Now the NX is at 5.
I think it is what it is. Unfortunately, we don't have it in hand. I think G is the only one who have it. Daniel have it in transit. I have it in transit as well. So, I mean, we don't
I will
have
pay for
proof.
resale.
We don't have proof on how good they are. So, but yeah.
Yeah.
I love that we
It's
all
funny when
voted
it's
for
a-
it and then complained
A
about
secret
it.
vote.
Let's
Sneakerheads, man. Sneakerheads. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. It's been it's a very interesting night. Figuring out our personal top 3 and the top 5. I hope we get to do this again by the end of the year. I'm sure
please.
our choices will be different. We have a bigger list. We'll probably go with our top 10 at that point in time, and then we'll vote again on what the collective
100%.
top 10 will be. Cool.
Yeah, the gold
And
pair.
that Travis Scott Air Max 1 will make it that time.
just the gold pair.
Probably, we don't know. We'll probably try and get external votes as well, rather than just us as a group.
Would you go the gold pair over the brown pair, Michael, or do you're more just full
No,
brown pair?
I only went for the brown
Yeah.
pair. That's the only pair I went for out of all 4 of them. It's the only one I actually wanted. But actually, after seeing a few pairs
Yeah,
of
me
the
too.
gold pair in other people's hands, I actually think they look really nice too.
I
So,
think they're nice.
um,
Yeah, the gold ones.
yeah, I might try and pick up a pair of those as well. But yeah, the browns are, that's really my style. For anyone that knows me on social media and my style, they know I like my browns. So that was my favorite.
Cool. And everyone, I'll probably just go one by one for some closing statement from you guys. Starting off with Micah.
Starting with me.
Yeah.
You're all shit at voting.
Hey, I had the NX ones at 5, bro.
I'm joking. No, thank you very much for letting me be a part of it. It was awesome. I always love coming on the podcast, and it was great to meet some of you who I haven't seen before, and chat to those of you who I do know. So yes, thank you very much again for
Cool.
letting me come on.
Thank you for coming back. Next up,
Pleasure.
Paolo, Soul Collector 84.
Thank you very much, guys. It's been an awesome episode. A lot of shoes, a lot of talking, almost 2 hours, and I really enjoyed it. Thank you
Cool.
for having me.
Cool, and thank you for coming back again as well. With your Hello Kitty. Paulo Fernandez.
Number 1.
Well, so closing off, thanks Old Man Snakes for hosting this collaboration of crazy sneakerheads. I feel like a kid in a candy store. If I can, I'm sorry, I don't want to make your pod any longer, but I just want to say, like, when interacting with you guys and learning about other sneakers, not just Nikes or Jordans, you know what I mean, like Asics and Sauconys and that. It's kind of like when you go into another country and all you learn are the swear words. so you know what I mean? Like before I spoke, I met you guys, so like all I heard about was like Pink Devils, Salmon Toes, other Sauconys and all these like sneaker freaker things, and I'm like, okay, but to actually see you guys and talk about the passion, that's that's another thing. So which is awesome. So I'm really appreciative about that. And yeah, definitely. I think if we do top 10 at the end of the year, we should do a reunion. So to keep the consistent, everybody's the same, and we come back and have the same conversation. And also glad to meet another Paolo. How do you spell it? How do you spell it there? Cell Collector 84.
Paolo.
P. That's why I always
Paolo.
get mistaken because mine's PAU. So a lot of friends that I had to call me Paolo.
That's a Spanish. That's a Spanish version. Yeah.
I think mine's the Italian.
And you have to use the hand. You have to use this while you're saying it. Paolo.
Thanks for coming, Paolo.
De nada.
Thanks for having me again.
Oh, cool.
It was nice being here.
JP?
Yeah, just the 8. I mean, 2's probably low on my list, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see at the end of the year if what comes out and what changes. Like, none of these might not be on the list, so.
Cool. Steven?
Yeah, thanks again, Sneaker of the Year. Oh, no, it wasn't.
Definitely.
No, it just thanks for having us on the show. Like, it's good just to talk to like-minded people, and we can all have our own opinion over sneakers. Yet we can come to some kind of agreement to what we like and don't like, and where we place things on lists. At the end of the day, if you've got number 1 or you've got number 100, you're still a sneakerhead and you still love it. So it's
That's right.
As long as they're Air Max 1 for Micah. So.
Yeah.
Like, it's, you know,
It's so loud.
I love that
It's
everyone's
so loud.
got their own taste in sneakers, and we're not a group of guys all just talking over one shoe, which we could be confused for at times. But you know, like, no, honestly, like, nobody's just. It's not one of those shows where we hold up a sneaker and everyone goes, "Yep, I want it." Everyone can have that opinion of, "Yep, I like it because of this. I don't like it because of that." And at the end of the day, I'd rather see the person that wants it the most have it in their collection than me having it sit on my shelf and I don't even like the sneaker. I'm just entering raffles for the sake of raffles, and if the sneaker community could get around that vibe, and we could actually get sneakers in people's hands that want them, like, you know, Micah having the Travis Scott's, like, he wants that sneaker, he wants to have it on his foot. It should be in his collection, not sitting in a box in my collection, which it's not.
Yeah.
But,
Words.
yeah.
Cool.
Just thanks.
Thanks, man. Daniel.
Every time I come on your podcast, mate, it's always something different about the same topic, and that's the best thing about our community, mate. Not every person has the same collection, and it's just amazing to see and speak with the like-minded individuals that we have. And personally, I learn a lot from your podcast, going into podcasts for myself. So thank you for putting this platform out there and having me on, mate. It's beautiful.
Cool. And thanks again, everyone. I think this is much like you own much of this podcast as me, because without you, the musical chair of guests that I keep bringing on the show, I don't think we'll have anything to record. So thanks again, and thank you for giving me the time.
Good night.
Oh, good.
Cheers.
Pleasure.
Cheers, guys.
Good night. Hello.
Good night.
Thank you.
All right, take care, boys.
Good night, guys.
Hello, Kitty.